The Sparking Zero community has been cooking theories, making predictions, and waiting for the Neo DLC. But at this point, the biggest battle isn't in-game, it's trying to figure out when the DLC is actually dropping. Everyone has just been sitting around, twiddling their thumbs, waiting for this DLC to drop. Slow Plays done talked about it, Christian Seda done talked about it, Don Coolio done talked, President Rose, everybody and their motherfucking mama done made a video about why this damn DLC has not dropped yet. By the way, what's the big old deal? It's your boy Mira, we back in the lab. Today I'm bringing a new series to you guys. Essentially, I'm just gonna rant, go off top of the dome, and talk about all of the shit that's been going on in the Sparking Zero community and in the Tenkaichi 4 World Series community in general. Okay? So for those of you that are unaware, the super limit breaking Neo DLC, Jesus, I don't know, could they have come up with a longer name than that? Jesus. The super limit breaking Neo DLC is a major expansion arriving in summer 2026 designed to answer community expectations and elevate the experience to new heights with massive content additions across all key pillars. Neo represents the most ambitious evolution of the game to date, according to the official website. Ever since the reveal trailer dropped in April, we have been waiting patiently for any new information or news. A release date, a price, more details about the content, anything. But we haven't heard a motherfucking thing.
There's nothing. Thank you, Shen.
So, because of that silence, the community has started having a much bigger conversation. Is the Neo DLC being mishandled? Is Bandai fumbling the bag and the hype? And more importantly, where the hell is this DLC? We got a lot to get into. So be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It feels good to say this, by the way. Play my damn intro.
At last, there is no one left in this world who can resist me. What do you think of this color? No hard feelings. I'm afraid you're not going to survive this. Now jump on this! Final.
Okay, man, again, it's a lot that we gotta talk about. It is a lot that we gotta talk about. The first thing I want to get into that's caught me by surprise more than anything else about this DLC is the amount of interest that everyone has. The turnaround is crazy. I don't know. I just thought for a while, like, everyone's general consensus was like, oh, the game is bad, it's dead, nothing can be done to fix it, to make it better, and people were just over and done with the game. That's all that I ever would hear from like a good majority of people that don't like really care for it. And that's fine, you know. People move on from games and shit. That's regular. But like, damn, nigga, I'm seeing people that said that they wasn't finna play this game ever again, really considering coming back just because of this DLC and what it's promising. And I like that. I really appreciate that. And I hope that this DLC does deliver on what everyone's asking for, so we can, you know, I hope that it delivers on everything that like it's promising. Cause man, I don't have it in me no more to keep playing low key. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I love Sparking Zero to death. I love it to death. Like, don't get me wrong, y'all. I love Sparking Zero to death, but it's to a certain extent. I got a love-hate relationship with this game. For real, for real. Love Sparking Zero to death. Also hate the shit to death, too. And I only say that because I'm a fucking Tenkaichi elitist, enthusiast, if you will. And the way that the game plays currently is just in a state that I just cannot enjoy, personally. So I haven't really been playing it. I've just been doing my own little thing on Twitch, playing Tenkaichi 3, trying to get prepared for a tournament that's coming up. I'm gonna chop it up about that as well. And yeah, I just haven't really played it. And I told myself, bro, I'm not finna play Sparking Zero until this DLC drops again. And I'm keeping it that way. And I'm so glad I did, Because I'm always seeing the homies in the group chat and in the community, they're mad, annoyed, they pissed off at a nigga that did some lame shit, that all the little issues that are coming with Sparking Zero to this day, all the little issues, I'm always seeing it, and I'm telling them niggas, bro, stop playing the game, just take a break, wait till the DLC drops, go play something else, come hop on net play with me. I'll be telling the bros, come hop on net play real quick, come kick it with me, come beat my ass on Tenkaichi 3 real quick. So I see it, I see niggas like, they get tired and frustrated, and niggas need a break from the shit, like, damn. Anyway, man, I'm seeing both sides of the argument, for real. Everyone needs to stop being so impatient. They're crying, they're complaining again, being over dramatic, and they need to let them, drop the DLC when they're ready to drop it. And on the other side, there are people that are really frustrated, tired of the silence, waiting, wanting, and longing for this DLC, and they need answers and want answers now. I see both sides. And where I'm currently at, and my perspective on it, I'm in the middle. And as you can see from my response, it's always one extreme or another with this fan base. Now, when I said this, I think it got misinterpreted. And what I mean is, it doesn't have to always be extremely terrible. It doesn't always have to be extremely good. It's in the middle, 9 times out of 10. Shit has more nuance to it than it just being all bad or all good. Niggas literally go from it's over to we've never been more back. That's all I ever see nowadays. There's no real consistency. There's no stability when it comes to like the paradigm, I guess, for how people view this game. I don't know. But it's not the end of the fucking world that they're taking their sweet ass time. And it is also kind of annoying that they're not really saying nothing or they haven't dropped nothing yet. And I really want the DLC. Shout out to my boy. Hype. I'm tired. I can speak for the people, but right now the best advice I could give is to play something else and it'll come in due time. We're literally stressing ourselves out, man. We are stressing ourselves out day in, day out, trying to figure out when are they gonna drop the DLC. Okay, let's pull up the calendar. It's July, right? We're in the middle of July. We still have damn near 2 whole weeks of July left. It could be any day now, or summer ends sometime around September, so they could drop this shit as late as September and August. Like, when are they gonna drop it? When are they gonna drop it? We don't know. I don't know. We thought we knew at first. We got a little bit of information from the source wall that said it was gonna drop during this time, and it didn't drop during that time. Okay? Not all the information we be getting from the source wall be adding up, because Bandai is always switching shit up and changing things and doing things on their own accord, right? But like, we're stressing ourselves out trying to figure out when this shit is gonna drop, and we're wrong every day. I'm gonna try to pull up some tweets as well from the community where niggas, oh no, we do this shit every day on everyone's soul. We're getting the trailer today. You've killed us all, man. How do we tell them? like bro, next week is it. We've been trying to figure out when they're gonna drop this damn DLC for the longest time now, and it just don't get no better. We're waiting so patiently for this shit. Literally, that's us. Dead ass us chasing Bandai for this damn DLC, bro. Literally. Oh, bro. So, okay, I get it. I understand where niggas is coming from completely. We want this DLC so bad because it offers so much, or at least it's promising so much. But, I don't know, man. The wait, it's killing everyone, and they just can't do it. They just can't do it anymore. They need answers now. But, like Bugetsu said, genuinely, the only thing you can do right now, play another game. Take your focus off of Sparking Zero, put it on another game, another project, whatever you got to keep yourself occupied. Don't even worry about the DLC. It's gonna come, it's gonna drop, but just find something else to do to occupy yourself. Me personally, I have not touched Sparking Zero in like 2-3 months simply because I refuse to keep playing this game in the state that it's in and subjecting myself to violent rage. That is the best way I would describe my experience when I play Sparking Zero these days. It gets on my motherfucking nerves. And I'm tired of the monotonous gameplay. I'm tired of the lack of mechanics. I'm tired of just a whole bunch of shit that just doesn't make sense in the game. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give my Z rank, and that's it. I'm not touching this shit until the DLC drops again. Now, granted, I did like play a couple matches on PS5 to see how it was. Boy, I don't think I'll ever go back to playing PS5. That delay was so dog shit, bro. I will never go back to playing on PS5. Sorry, I don't care. That's it. Other than that, though, I have not touched this game in a smooth minute. I've been on Twitch playing Tenkaichi 3 for the past couple of months, and I've been having a blast because I'm trying to get ready and prepared for a tournament that's coming up. So, occupy yourself with something else. Go play some other games, man. Please go play some other games. Please go play some other games. But there seems to be a lot of discussion. A lot of people are frustrated. Shout out to DJ Legend. I know Bandai said summer, and summer's not over yet. It doesn't excuse this poor and incompetent release schedule of this DLC. Rank season reset on the 1st and goes until the end of September. Perfect time to release it because now you're going to drop a massive update in the middle of a ranked season. Just a dumb decision. It's coming up on a year since the last DLC. No matter how you slice it, that's just not good. The longer the wait for a DLC, the more expectations you're creating. Especially because people wanted some of this stuff on your release, and you know this. There's no excuse for the let them cook stuff either. This isn't a full game's release. It's a DLC, so if you're going to reveal a DLC and promote that, the game is gonna have an intro song, and hype up survival mode, mission 100, then keep up with the hype. It's past that point. They're taking too long. If it was gonna take this long, then do not release the trailer. Just say we're working on something, but polishing it up. But no, you promoted it, released 2 trailers, and better yet, have provided no gameplay updates in almost a year. Stop excusing this sloppy behavior, y'all. End of my rant. Now, I agree to a certain extent, I ain't gonna lie. Cause why the fuck would you show me something if I couldn't have it then? It's like, oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that. It's like teasing me. It's like teasing me. I want this DLC so goddamn bad, but I can't have it, and y'all not dropping nothing. Y'all not telling me what's going on. So I understand the brother's concerns. I really get it. To an extent, I certainly agree. But at the same time, though, I'm on the other side of the fence with it. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Atlas. Shout out to bro. Love y'all to death. But y'all gotta give this shit up and just wait for real. We know how Bandai gets. Why are we surprised it's taking this long? These are valid points, but like, we're speaking into the void. Just let the time fly. And honestly, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. If you've been playing since day 0, you already know how Bandai get down. You know how these niggas operate, bro. They pop up out of nowhere on some weird shit, say, hey, we got something new coming out. Everybody either turns their head or they're just like, whatever. Depending on what it is, they give us a little bit of detail, then them niggas disappear again until they're ready to drop it. They don't say shit else. Like, what the fuck? What's the deal? Why do they do that shit? Over here on the West, or in the West, like the Western hemisphere of the planet, we're not used to that. Over here in America, our developers tend to be more prompt. I don't even want to say more prompt, but they're more open with their line of communication. Developers are always making blog posts, tweets, updating the fans regularly, or even interacting with the fans regularly. That's the thing. We're more used to a more open line of communication than we get with Bandai. Now, Bandai, Japan, they operate on a completely different time frame than we do. They handle shit in a completely different way than we do over here in the West. So it makes sense why there's a big disconnect. And during this silence, we're kind of just filling in the gaps. It's not really like, I can't blame it on the fans. Of course I can put some more blame on Bandai for it, but dead ass, this is just how these niggas get down. They've been doing this shit for the longest time. Now, me personally, I'm at a point in time now where I can't say that I don't care, but I'm just not nearly as affected as I once was about this specific issue. The lack of communication, they be ghosting us, they disappear. I'm so used to it now at this point, and I don't want to say this as like it's okay or like it's fine that they do this, but I have no physical control over if they want to ghost us or not. And I've already spent the whole first 2 years of this game voicing my opinions and frustrations like everyone else was, hoping and pushing for a change. And it got us somewhere with this DLC that's coming up. It got us somewhere. They're giving us all of the maps we're asking for, or at least some of the maps we're asking for. They're giving us all of the characters we're asking for, the costumes, the customization, the new super attacks, the new battle system, the new game modes. They listen. Cool. My work is done. I don't have any reason for me to be so mad about they're not doing this, that, or the third. Like, I get where the frustration comes from, but honestly, I'm so past the point of like arguing and trying to like debate with a wall, because Bandai's gonna do what Bandai do best. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense for them. If they think, okay, maybe it's not in our best interest financially to drop this DLC during this time, even if they do decide to drop it at like the end of the month or like sometime next week or whenever the fuck they choose to. If they decide, all right, maybe it's in our best interest to drop this shit in August or September, then we're gonna drop it in August or September. And if the fans don't like it, oh fucking well, they're gonna buy it anyway. And if they don't, oh fucking well, somebody's gonna buy it anyway. Bandai don't care, bro. Bandai don't give a motherfucking fuck. They don't care. They just, I don't even want to say they don't care as far as like the game goes and the community, but they don't care about the opinions on how they're choosing to operate. Because if they've been operating this way for the longest time and it hasn't hurt their profit margins, they're not gonna change up the program. That's just the reality of it, that's just the reality of the scenario we're in. That's just the reality of the situation we're in. Okay? So I'm past the point of arguing and wanting to debate about, oh, they should handle the business like this. They should drop it during this time. It's a bad decision for them to drop it in this month instead of that month. Man, Bandai's gonna do what Bandai do. When they're ready to drop that shit, they're ready to drop that shit. Alright. And also, I'm gonna be real, I think I'm coming from a different perspective, because had it not been for Atlas allegedly in GTA putting me up on game about like the future of this game ahead of time before any information was revealed, you know, through the source wall, speaking in tongues to, y'all know what I'm trying to say. If it wasn't for him putting me up on game about the shit that's gonna come or was going to come at that time, maybe I'd probably be in the same predicament as everyone else, wondering like, what the fuck is going on? We're in the dark. But I haven't really been in the dark when it comes to this shit. I kind of knew about all this stuff, allegedly, in GTA, sorta, before the shit even dropped. And really, and here's where I'm at with it. Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. But you get fooled once, you can't get fooled again. Dog. Ed and Eddie got canceled years ago. That's why I'm confused. Bandai has been delaying DLC packs, having bad communication, going ghost, whatever you want to call it. They have been doing this shit since day zero and long before this game ever dropped. Okay? They did the shit with Xenoverse. Okay? They've done it with so many other games that they've released, and they're gonna continue to do this. Japan operates on a completely different time and a completely different agenda than we do over on this side of the hemisphere. That's just what it is. They always do this shit, so I don't know why everyone's surprised. I don't know why everyone's so bothered. And I know everyone has the right to have their opinion. I'm not finna sit here and niggas shouldn't be mad. I'm not finna sit here and say that niggas shouldn't be annoyed or feeling impatient. People are angry at the lack of communication, and it's being misinterpreted as impatience. It's not impatience. We know the DLC comes out this summer, but a date to look forward to would be nice to many people. Now, I certainly agree with the sentiment that not everybody is just being impatient, and the lack of communication is getting really frustrated. But I don't know. I guess I'm just in the middle ground with it. Like I said, I'm no longer getting bothered. I'm no longer getting angry. I'm no longer getting frustrated, confused on why it's taking so long. I'm kind of just vibing at this point, man. I'm expecting them to delay shit. I'm expecting them to go ghost. I'm expecting them to take their sweet ass time and not say anything. That's just Bandai. And I'm past the point of like advocating for Bandai to change their practices. I'm past that. Because let's face it, we're not gonna win unless we all band together to start boycotting or to buy profit or to buy shares in Bandai and force them to start moving differently. Ain't shit gonna change, bruh. Shit is not gonna change with how they're operating. It's either you're gonna support Sparking Zero and Bandai and tolerate the shit that they do as far as like not communicating and taking a while to say stuff to us or delaying shit. It's either you're gonna deal with the trade-off or you're not gonna deal with it and you're gonna go find another company to put your money's worth towards. You get me? That's where I'm at with it. And people don't like it when I say that shit, but it's the reality. And it's not me saying that as a shill or anything. That's not me trying to defend Bandai, because it gets annoying. It gets really, really annoying. But if you're not willing to do something about it or to change it, then there's genuinely no point in you venting, complaining, or screaming into a vacuum as much as people do when it comes to this game. I honestly don't know why people are so impatient. We know it releases this summer, and since it's summer now, it could drop any day. Let them cook. The more people cry about it, the more rushed it will be, and then they'll complain about how unfinished it is. Now, again, I see both sides. Another point though that I want to drive home that I care more about than anything else, another reason why I'm not too worried on when it's gonna drop, the date and all that shit, is because I genuinely want them to take their sweet ass time with this update and make it to where it's more playable like Tenkaichi 2 and Tenkaichi 3. Dog, the fact that I can't ascend and descend quickly around my opponents in the stepping barrier still to this day, even after they told us they fixed it, bothers the fuck out of me. And it's one of the main reasons why I can't get too jiggy with Sparking Zero. I have no movement. I have no recovery options. I can't hit my opponents out of rush supers like I can in Tenkaichi 3. The rules and fundamentals of Tenkaichi 3 and the mechanics are not present for me to really enjoy this game the way that I want to enjoy it. There's not even an attempt at times. The game is very restrictive. The game is very watered down compared to its predecessors, even with Raging Blast 1 and 2. That's where I'm at with it, so I need them to add more mechanics. I need them to add more depth. I need them to give us more player expression and freedom. If I don't get that, I don't really care how many characters and maps that they give us. I don't give a shit. I already told myself, bruh, if this DLC drop and the free update is not hitting on shit, if the new battle system and the mechanics ain't hitting on nothing, I'm not spending the money. However much it is. I don't care if it's $30, $40, maybe if it's like $10, $5 or whatever. You feel me? I might go ahead and get it just because it's cheap. But if it's like a high ass price, dog, I'm not paying for it. Sorry. But I don't want this game or this DLC to get rushed. I don't want this DLC to get rushed and it doesn't fulfill its end of the bargain. The promise that it's going to give us new battle mechanics and it's going to evolve the game series. Again, as I said earlier, with massive content additions across all key pillars. Neo represents the most ambitious evolution of the game to date. Evolution. I have been begging for this for the longest time. I have been begging for ambitiousness. I have been wanting them to fulfill and add content additions to all key pillars. That's more than just story mode. That's more than just custom battles and other offline content. And that's more than just online and battle mechanics. That means every aspect of this game is getting a content addition. Dog, this is supposed to be a big ass fucking update. No wonder why it's taking so damn long, right? See, but apparently, shout out to Texan, he's very, very involved. Very, very involved in the scene. Okay? I trust him as a source when it comes to information and stuff, okay? Sparking Zero Neo Pass 2 is already done, actually. But there could be hot fixes coming right after because Furia, which is Furutani, only learned a couple months ago about key loops and other movement issues. Furutani had no idea that there was all of these issues with the game, like key blast loops and resets and ghost dash, whatever problems that everyone's been complaining about. They had no idea, so they're still adding fixes as time goes on. Texon was also one of the first few people that posted a little teaser tweet insinuating that this DLC was going to be called Neo. So he knew beforehand and is tapped in with this scene in Japan. Okay? The level of frustration is warranted. We're excited about other games, but the successor of BT3 has a special place in our hearts and we want it to succeed to the fullest. We don't mind waiting, but it's like they don't give a fuck and that pisses people off. And there's a disconnect. I think we really need to talk about the disconnect between Bandai, the fans, the consumers, and if they care or not. Because on our end, it feels like, and it seems like they don't care or give a shit. But then on the other end, we're not really in their offices to know how this shit is being done. We're only taking it based off of the info they give us and the content they give us and how they handle the game. Shout out to Slow Plays. I'll make jokes about the release, but I'm genuinely fine with them taking as much time as they need for the absolute best quality product. This is likely going to be a $30 to $40 DLC drop, so I don't want anything rushed, lol. And I agree. If this shit gonna be $30, $40, bro, oh my mom, if y'all give us some half-assed, half-baked bullshit, I promise you, I'm leading the charge. If I have to travel abroad just to go protest at Bandai's Japanese headquarters, I will. I will be outside with the picket fence like SpongeBob if I got to. That's crazy. That's ridiculous. So I agree. Don't rush the shit. But it's like, damn. I understand that they need to take their time, but that's not what people are mad about. They're mad at the lack of communication and no new information. No, I agree. They have always been bad with communication for any DLC. It's always a release date announcement, the literal day right before it releases. Slow's not, and people be saying that Slow is like a glazer. They be paying him. He's not a genuine. He don't really be playing the game, so you can't take him seriously. I don't agree with none of that shit. That's just my personal opinion. I think that's a part of the other extreme. Because niggas in this community think it's either you're vehemently against Bandai when it comes to shit like this, or you cannot be trusted at all and your opinion can't be taken seriously and you're just a glazer. Biggest lie in history. I mean, shit, if you go to the trailer, it was dropped 2 months ago. You see my comment, this is my other account, but many months later. As you can see from the comments, every couple of hours, someone is commenting on this shit. You know how crazy that is? Do you know how crazy that is? I'm sorry. Again, I'm genuinely surprised at the amount of interest that people have. Y'all are so interested in this DLC and want this DLC that badly to where y'all commenting on the reveal trailer every couple of hours. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, never dropping. Bum die Namco. This weekend is perfect time for an update. Give us. Thanks. Day one, leaving a comment until they release a trailer. Please, Bandai, please. See, what we didn't know is they meant Antarctic midsummer. December 21st. 22nd. Anytime now. You guys still haven't released this, by the way. If you thought you did, huh? We just want informations. It's releasing today, guys. Don't worry. Me coming back to this trailer weekly to see if they're gonna release it. Bandai, please. We suffered enough. Can I just buy the DLC? Holy shit. Like, dang, bruh. Let's check the top comments. Bandai, release the DLC this month and my life is yours. We're still waiting. The lack of communication about this DLC is really shameful. Bandai, summer already started. Give us your energy. Any day now, buddy. There's no way Bandai forgot about this over Xenoverse 3. Whenever you're ready, Bandai. I don't see any more content. I'm happy for things to be kept secret. but please, Bandai, give us a release date. People are not going to care anymore by the time you drop this shit. That's what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. The extremes. This is what I'm talking about. So it's not like my opinion is coming from like a vacuum or anything. Genuinely, bro. Like, genuinely. This is one of the extremes that I'm talking about. See, my thing is, I've been in this shit for a really long time. I'm not old or anything. I'm only 27. Just turned 27. But as a Dragon Ball fan, I've gone through so many periods of delay. When Dragon Ball Z finally ended, there was nothing for well over a decade, and the only thing I was getting for content for this series were video games. I wasn't getting no anime adaptations. I wasn't getting any more manga. I wasn't getting nothing. So when they finally brought Dragon Ball Super back, I was like, okay, thank God, cool. Part of me did feel like it was a cash grab at that time, and I was genuinely surprised. But hey, fuck it. We back, right? And then Super went through a delay. All because of the litigation and the lawsuits and the rights, and that was an issue in and of itself once Akira Toriyama died. So we went through that delay as well. As a Dragon Ball fan, you quite literally don't have a choice but to experience delays with anything involving this media. It's fucking annoying and it sucks, but it is what it is, bruh. It is what it is. So, being a Dragon Ball fan has conditioned me to withstand long periods of delay. So I don't care how long it takes, I will have my Neo DLC and an update for the manga and anime. Even if I have to come back tomorrow, and the next day, 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 and the next day. Again, that's just my opinion, where I'm at with it. So again, I understand where everyone is coming from. I get it completely. I get it completely. It's not like people are wrong. It's not like people have, like, they have no reason to be angry or frustrated with this. But bruh, we gotta realize who we're up against. It's Bandai. It's Toei. It's Capsule Corp Tokyo. Whatever entity you want to place blame on for why there's always a holdup and why there's always some type of delay, we know what we're up against. And it's either A, you're gonna stop supporting the shit because you're fully tired and ready to move on to a series that, I guess, cares more and caters more to the fans when we want stuff, when we're asking for stuff, or you accept the trade-off and let Bandai do what they do. It's because we have no access to the kitchen. People are like, oh, well, let them cook. Oh, no, you shouldn't say let them cook. That shouldn't be an excuse. None of us are in the kitchen to tell Bandai if we want the cooking or not, or how to cook. And we don't have access to get inside of the fucking kitchen. We can look at the menu here and there. We might be able to see little details of new menus that are coming in the future before they drop the official news. You get me? But we can't go in there and tell the chef, hey, you should do this. You should add this to the dish. You should add this to the dish. Them niggas ain't gonna do nothing except for kick us out of the damn fucking kitchen and tell us to go sit down and wait for our food. That's where I'm at with it, bruh. Personally, I want to be bothered by it because I want this DLC so bad. I want this DLC so bad, but I have no choice but to wait. It's out of my hands. I'm just letting it be. The latest Steam update took place on July 17th for the Sparking Neo DLC. The DLC should arrive sooner or later as I had anticipated, usually between July 20th and the 30th if all goes well. Patience. Now this is a screenshot showing that they did add an update to the game recently and randomly, but I don't know. We don't really have any information, and it's kind of like the same thing when they add something else to the update, or they add an update to the playlist and we can't see what the video is and when it's scheduled for. It's kind of like that thing. So we don't really know, and we're looking for all these telltale signs about when they're gonna drop it, how they're gonna drop it, what's gonna come. It's really, really hard to gauge. And again, this is what comes with this territory, man. Bandai is just, I don't know. I'm not in there. I'm not in there to really know, to tell you exactly what they got planned, what they're cooking, Why they're taking this long, why they're not choosing to drop it on X, Y, and Z date, I don't know. But what I do know is they're gonna drop it, and they're gonna do it when they feel like it. And I have no control over if they feel like dropping it in general. So I'm not gonna get myself too worked up or bothered or pissed off in general. Again, we got so many people making theories and shit about when it's gonna drop. I'm the messiah of the Dragon Ball universe. I foresee a future where the new DLC will get an announcement for release date starting July 28th and officially releases August 11th. Bookmark this. And at this time, niggas didn't even get a jump scanner or anything. Oh, man. And you know, it's crazy. It's funny because, like, everyone's saying, oh, the marketing has been piss poor. The marketing has been this. The marketing has been that. And all right, fine, whatever. All right. But, bro, we're doing all the marketing for them. We're doing all of the marketing for them. We don't have to, like, yeah, they can market on their own, and they do have their own marketing campaign and shit, but man, we do all of the talking for them and get the word out faster before anyone else can. They don't have to do the fucking job. We do it for them. Now, again, last time when we got V-Jump scans, we didn't get anything. We just got shit for Xenoverse 3, Legends, Dokkan, Squadra, and that's it. No Sparking Zero, no beers. And people are taking this as like, oh, well, they forgot. They don't care about Sparking Zero. They just forgot about it. I don't think it's that way. I more so see it as these other games are, I wouldn't say in their prime, but this is where the spotlight is right now before Sparking Zero gets its shot. Xenoverse 3 just got revealed. They have to do a rollout for that shit, y'all. They have to do a rollout for Xenoverse 3. If they don't, there's going to be an outrage about that. Well, there's going to be an outrage about that. They have to do a rollout for Xenoverse 3. If they don't, there's going to be an outrage. So yeah, let Xenoverse 3 get all the spotlight right now. Legends, Dokkan, Squadra, I don't play those games. So I can't really speak on, you know, why they're getting the spotlight over Sparking Zero and if it's even right. But just because they're giving the spotlight to other games right now doesn't necessarily mean we're not going to get this shit or we're not going to get an update. Like, yeah, the manga is in hiatus. Yeah, I'm more concerned about manga and anime adaptations and continuations rather than Sparking Zero. Like, where the fuck is Beerus at? No one really cares about Beerus, it seems. Everyone just wants Sparking Zero to drop. I don't know. But just because they haven't given us a jump scan, just because they haven't said anything, doesn't necessarily mean we ain't finna get shit. Hello, I am pleased to inform X that Dragon Ball Sparking Zero Super Limit Breaking Neo will be receiving a brand new trailer on Dragon Ball Games page later on today. I am very, very happy and excited to share this information. Your time is appreciated. Slippery Slope. And this is a modder, you know, shout out to Slippery Slope. But man, everybody has just been throwing their predictions. And you know what I told? We're gonna sacrifice you to Bandai, Aztec in person. We're just gonna sacrifice you, bro. We're just gonna, yep. We're just gonna cut your shit. We're just gonna literally cut your damn chest open and hold your damn heart up to the sun on some fucking Aztec fucking empire shit and just be done with it, bro. And they let them have it. Again, literally, like I said earlier, I understand where DJ Legend is coming from. I get where it's coming from. Cause why would you even show me the trailer? Why would you even? Why the fuck would you show me something if I couldn't have it then? The fuck would you bring this out for? Like, why would you do that? Why would you bring this out? Why would you bring that out? Like, bro, it's gotten so bad that we have an account dedicated to posting every day until the DLC gets dropped. We are currently on, he posted this yesterday, we're on day 91. We're on day 91. You know what I said? Give it up for day 15. This is genuinely the process of waiting for this damn DLC. Like, bro, what are we doing, man? We're sitting here just like, we're anticipating, waiting, pacing the fucking floor for this fucking DLC and it's not dropping. They also did another little update apparently. Yesterday, the Yesterday, the Sparking Zero Connection bonus straight up dropped all 7 Super Dragon Balls at once. That hasn't happened once in the past. Now, I haven't even gotten on the game to go collect the Dragon Balls or anything, but the fact that they gave everyone Super Dragon Balls just out of nowhere is pretty interesting, to say the least. Maybe they're like, I don't know. We're all just looking for signs and clues as to when and where they're gonna drop this shit and how much it's gonna be. I want to go back to something. 30 plus new playable characters, expanded customization, new stages, a new solo mode, and battle mechanics galore, right? A new battle system. Man, I need this patch note to be thick. I need this shit to be thicker than Chun-Li, okay? I need this shit to be thicker than Tsunade's tits, okay? Rangiku Matsumoto, okay? I need this shit to be thick as hell. I need it to be thicker than Pinky, bro. I need this update to be thick as a motherfucker. Don't half-ass this. Don't bullshit with us, Bandai. Give us what we want. Address every aspect that you said you're gonna address. Give us every content addition to every key pillar that you said you were gonna give to us. Now, there's also another thing that I want to bring up that I hope everyone can actually go look at, and I pray to God that Bandai paid attention to. And Bandai, I got some words for y'all. The distortion dash. If you watched at the end of the video, Hawk gave me a little shout out because I was, showing him all the little tech and stuff, and then he ended up creating this ungodly fucking sweaty ass technique that is broken as shit, right? Man, Bandai literally saw the video and just nerfed the shit for Gogeta Blue because it was a negative frame attack, okay? If you saw his video for this, you better see this video. You better see this video right here. And in this video, he pretty much just talked about how a lot of the characters have animations that are all copy and pasted. There's no real sauce. There's no real uniqueness throughout a lot of the characters. And everyone always says the same thing. Oh, Tenkaichi 3 has always been a copy and paste game because all these characters have they have full power energy wave, explosive wave, and okay, fine, cool. But the truth of the matter is, the nuanced answer of it, the experienced answer of that is, if you've played Tenkaichi 3, you know that every Vegeta that is present in this game, or in Tenkaichi 3, the different variations of Vegeta, he has different animations and smash attacks, different rush chains. Every character does not play the same. Spopovich in Tenkaichi 3 does not play the same as Vegeta. King Vegeta does not play the same as Arale. Nam does not play the same as Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Yes, some characters have the same movesets as far as like an energy blast, explosive wave, energy volley attack, whatever. The animations and base attacks all vary and differ, and what we need them to do. And part of me is worried because this is a big task, I think. This is a very, very big task that they're not going to address the copy and pasted strings. Literally, Super Saiyan Blue Goku, Super Trunks, and Dragon Ball Super Ultimate Gohan all have the same rush chain. Look at this shit. Come on, bruh. We need more, but we want more. We need more. We need shit like this to get addressed in this update. I want to end this video on this note. This DLC is the most promising, expansive DLC. And then on top of that, I don't think I've ever seen this much attention and hype back on this game since the release and since the reveal in general. And I'm really happy about that. I'm really, really happy about that. And I hope we can keep this trending in this direction. And who knows, maybe this DLC does deliver on everything that everyone's asking for. We don't know. Time will tell. Other than that, I don't got nothing else to say, man. I done got my point across. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Give me y'all opinions. Are y'all annoyed with the wait? Do y'all think it's okay that they're taking their time? Are you tired of Bandai shit? Is everyone just bitching and complaining. Whatever you gotta say, get it off in the comments and let me know. Let's have a discussion, y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all later. Thanks for watching. Peace out.